So, hello everyone. My name is Lauren McLeod. I am one of the dietetic interns at the Cal Poly internship, and I am here with my current preceptor, Kamala Ersson, and we're gonna talk to you a little bit about just what it's like to be you. And right now, she works at CMC, California Men's Colony, as a clinical dietitian. So, hi, Kamala.
Hello. Thanks for having me on here.
Thanks on this radio show.
Yes.
So first, I just wanted to ask, how did you become a dietitian, or what was the journey you took?
Yeah, so my journey to wanting to become a dietitian started after, a couple years after I finished my undergrad at University of Oregon. So this was back in 2009. So I graduated from University of Oregon in 2009. Moved down to San Diego for just kind of a change of scenery with a couple of my old roommates. You're getting the full story here.
Oh, please.
We were living in San Diego. I started working at this deli, this vegan deli, and just a disclosure, I grew up as a vegetarian and I'm currently vegan, so I was very attracted to this vegan deli, and I started working there just as a way to basically pay the bills and surround myself with what I thought would be more like-minded people. So I started working there, and I had this expectation that just because it was a vegan deli and it was a very health-conscious, quote-unquote, food co-op that I was working at, that I would be surrounded by people that were very, very interested in health and eating well and just nutrition. And I found that that wasn't totally the case. There was so much misinformation of nutrition and healthy lifestyles that I felt like needed to be sorted out. And I was by no means any type of expert at all in food nutrition at that point. I graduated from University of Oregon with a sociology degree, so very unscience related. But yeah, so I was working there for almost a year and was just very inspired to want to learn more about nutrition and kind of quote unquote become an expert in food and nutrition. So I was like, what type of career could I get involved with that would allow me to do that? So I just started doing some online research of nutrition programs. I already had a bachelor degree at that point, so I didn't think getting another bachelor's degree would be as beneficial, so I looked into grad school. I had heard about this university. You're really getting the long-winded story.
No, please.
I'm
fascinated.
I looked into this school called Bastyr University. So this was in San Diego at the time. One of my coworkers, she had said that she knew someone that went to Bastyr University, and they really focused their nutrition program around whole food. So I was like, that sounds really, really interesting. So I started researching Bastyr University more, and having a degree in sociology, I had zero science background, and the application required some very hardcore sciences that I'd never ever thought that I would be taking. So this was in San Diego at the time. I was still an Oregon resident, so I thought, okay, I think I'm going to go back to school, so I need to get rid of or start doing all of these prereqs so I can check them off the list for this application. So I moved back up to Portland, went to University of Portland for about a year doing, again, all of the hard science classes, organic chemistry, basic chemistry, some biology classes, biochem, like classes that I never ever thought I would be taking, that I suddenly was taking, and I kind of struggled through it, but I was very motivated to get into Bastyr, so I did that, applied to the program, which is in Seattle. So from Portland, once I finished all my classes, I moved up to Seattle once I got accepted there. That was a 2-year program. And yeah, at this point I decided I'd like to become a dietitian, so I basically need to do all of the work that it takes to become accredited as a registered dietitian. So I went to grad school at Bastyr, had a great 2 years there, and just felt very inspired and hopeful in my choice to become a dietitian and ultimately try and help others through food and nutrition. I also, just on a side note, had unfortunately, it's really common in a lot of families these days, but have had some experience with some chronic diseases in my family. So that further, and they're very food nutrition related. So that further inspired me. Let's see. So I finished at Bastyr. Was very, very thankful that I got matched at the Cal Poly, a dietetic internship, and then found my way down here and completed the internship, and here I am. Yeah, so that was, again, a very long story of why did I want to become a dietitian. But in the short, very, very short explanation, I basically have just wanted to help other people through food and nutrition. And I thought that becoming a dietitian would be a great way to achieve that. And so far, I've been very happy about it.